Today, I will tell you little bit about the opening song and the artist for the second season of Oshi No Ko, as well as the opening animation. Fatal is a song by Japanese duo GEMN, consisting of Japanese singer and actor Kento Nakajima and singer-songwriter Tatsuya Kitani. It was released as the opening theme for this animation. Tatsuya Kitani performed various songs for animation series. His recent tie-up works are the opening theme song Scar for Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, and Ao no Sumika served as the opening theme song for the first 4 episodes in the second season of Jujutsu Kaisen. First of all, the duo name GEMN is coming from Latin word Gemini that means twins. However, it's missing 2 I in the word. The letter I has the same pronunciation for love in Japanese, and as well as the name of an idol in the story, Hoshino. So the duo name represents the twins missing their mother and their super favorite idol. The pronunciation for gem is the same as gem for gemstones. It also means the twins in this story, Aquamarine and Ruby, as they are named from those 2 gems. The title Fatal also has several meanings in the song for the story. One is causing death. The twins lost their mother killed by a deranged fan. The word also means very serious and having an important bad effect in the future. Aqua is on a personal mission to uncover the identity of the person responsible for his mother Hoshino's tragic death. It also means his quest to find his father, who must involve his mother's murder. This song was created specifically for the second season of Oshi No Ko and its main characters. It is a masterpiece that dramatically portrays the loneliness of those struggling to shine on the glamorous stage of the entertainment world, and the tragedy that unfolds behind the scenes. Well, I talk about the opening video next. This season focuses on the story of Aqua being selected for the play, aka 2.5-dimension theatrical stage based on the comic in the story, and working with other actors and staff to success the stage. This opening video is also interspersed with stage set-like effects. The opening scene shows the characters from this story for the stage of Tokyo Blade standing together. The center image splits into 2, and are sliding side by side like a stage set, and in the foreground, the heads of the audience observing the performance can be seen. Aqua and Ruby are seen ascending the stairs set up in the center of the stage. When they reach the top of the stairs, the background was changed, revealing a baseball field, with tall buildings in the background. Since it is depicted with an impossible perspective, it means it's just a fictional image. We will see why the background was changed to the baseball field later on. Aqua and Ruby's faces zoomed in, and they both put their hands over their faces and removed their masks. The guy, Goro, was wearing a mask of Aqua, and he was an obstetrician and gynecologist in a previous life. The girl, Serena, was wearing a mask of Ruby, and she was hospitalized at the same hospital Goro worked and a big fan of Ai. They are reincarnated as Ai's twins. Both of them have memories before their reincarnation, but they hide it from each other in their life. It means they live their lives wearing the masks since they're born. There is a lifeless, depressed face is painted on the background. It is face of Ai when she was dying. A man pops out from what looks like a water surface. The man in a white coat and glasses, he seems like Goro of Aqua's previous life. Its damaged man eventually transforms to Aqua. In the next scene, we see 3 hands extended from navy background. There are 2 right hands and 1 left hand. The next scene shows lights hanging from the ceiling and a large screen on the stage. On the screen is an image of Ai holding Ruby and smiling each other. This is an image of Ai before her death. In other words, the 3 hands mentioned earlier could be the 3 hands from Ai, Goro and Serena living in the same time. The screen is projecting the memories of Aqua when I was alive. Aqua has a sad face as he gazes into such a past. Ruby looks downcast sadly, unable to look directly at the screen. Next is a side face of the director of the entertainment production company which they belong to. The man in the foreground, whose face is not shown, is probably the missing former director after Ai's death, who is also husband of the current director. The image switches to a front view of the auditorium, which shows the twins and the director of their management office who took care of twins as their mother too. There is Gotanda, a film director in the right in the image who trained Aqua as an actor and also taught a lot about films. It is a space for Aqua with people very close to him and spent time with since childhood. And a performer appears on the stage. The performer was bowing and raised her upper body. She is Oshi No, a mother of the twins and who's passed away. I dances in the spotlight on stage. The background is a baseball stadium again. It reminds us of Tokyo Dome, where I was supposed to give a live performance as Biko Machi in the first season. Ruby, Aqua, and the president are cheering enthusiastically for Ai on stage. Each of their lives has been greatly influenced by Ai, and even after her death, they continue to be haunted and tossed about by her death. And then, the image that earlier showed 3 stretched hands is now 2 hands. This suggests the number of these hands may signify the number of people, and stretching hands means adherence to live. The 2 souls of Goro and Serena are trying to hold life by their hands and are extended to the next life, making reincarnation possible, while Ai is not reincarnated and her outstretched hands recede. Ai stays herself in the other world behind the navy background, and Goro and Serena have incarnated to Aqua, and Ruby have got new lives at this time. This suggests that the other side of this water-like navy surface is the border of lives. Now we see Aqua and Ruby walking on the roof of a building, holding hands. An overhead view of the two, suddenly they are running. At this time, they finds Ai, who was not supposed to be there, but they cannot help running. They continue running after Ai. However, when they reach out their hands, they could not reach Ai, and suddenly she disappears. They continue to chase after her, and they are flying out from the roof of the building. They are falling after chasing Ai. Still hand in hand. Then only Aqua is covered by purple flames. Aqua continues to fall while his entire body is engulfed in flames. And when the flames settled, Aqua was in the costume for a play in the story. Aqua still keeps falling. He is not holding Ruby's hand in his right hand anymore, and he holds a sword, a stage prop, instead. He's falling to the stage where set up cherry trees for the play. Ruby gazes the play on the stage excitedly, which Aqua plays. Akane Kurokawa, who co-stars with Aqua, casts as Saihime, and Kana Arima as Tsurugi. The stage changes and Ruby dances energetically on stage as an idol like her mother Ai. Aqua in his school uniform. This is his normal life as a teenager. Ruby is standing next to Aqua. He is usually not smiling, but smiles kindly at his sister as brother. Fellow actors in the same generation, Kana and Akane, also surround them. Aqua is smiling very happily. Akane and Kana are dressed in costumes for Tokyo Blade. They are back to back, and they are good rivals as actors. The two are surrounded by the other main casts posing together. In the end, Akane and Kana face each other and smile. They show a refreshed expression, having overcome the self-loathing, jealousy, and hurt feelings they have felt toward each other since childhood. Ruby poses with a cool smile. Ruby has a big smile, with idol group Biko Machi member Kana and Mumcho on each side. Ruby is held by the two on either side. Compared to Aqua, Kana, who are steadily developing their skills as actors, and Mumcho, who has proven herself as a YouTuber, Ruby is not yet a success as an idol. Ruby looks sad and anxious when she's alone. Aqua had been troubled by the trauma of Ai's death and was unable to perform well at the scene of climax of the Tokyo Blade stage. Princess Saya is dying, but finally he performed the play very well. Aqua has grown up a lot as an actor, successfully performed on stage with his colleagues and receives a standing ovation. There is an audience watch the performance with quiet smiles on her face. It was Oshi No with a warm smile as a mother watching children's growing up. By this point, the opening video had been focused on Aqua as the story of stage, but Ruby's dark expression foreshadowed the rest of the story in this season. I omitted the explanation in this video, but this opening video also includes images of people who have not appeared yet in the story. One is a mysterious smiling girl clapping her hands. The other one is a lady with twin tail hair and sunglasses on her head. It is not difficult to imagine that these two will appear after the story of the stage. As those of you who have read the original comics know, but this video is based on the TV animation aired, so I will end my explanation here. Hope you enjoy this anime series. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe this channel, and see you next time.